Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Patrice, and this is my Embellish Life. You guys, it is summertime and it is hot as hell. I'm not even joking. A part of me wants to walk the street naked, but then I don't want to be arrested for public indecency. So I went through my pattern stash and I looked for 8 patterns that I may sew up this summer. So if that's something you're interested in, let's get in it. The first pattern I've selected is from Simplicity and it's 9141. It's a Cynthia Raleigh pattern and it's a tiered dress with a shared bodice and a tie shoulder front. Now, this dress is right up my alley for the summer because it's sleeveless and it's flowing and it's not clinging to my body. I don't want anything that is sticking to my body and really constricting me. This is where I'm going with my baby dolls dresses this summer, even though I do have a love-hate relationship with them. But something must be had this summer because it is too hot to be wearing anything that is sticking to my skin. We're not having that this summer. So this dress, I have all intentions on making view B. I mean, I do like view A as well, even though it's a longer version. I don't have anything against maxi dresses or anything like that. It's just that I tend to go towards shorter dresses above my knee. But this summer I may do a maxi dress or two. We'll see how much I tolerate this heat that we're currently in. Oh my goodness. But I do have intentions on making view B, and the recommended fabrics are chambray, soft cottons, double georgette, gauze, linen, lightweight poplin, rayons, silky types, voile. This is right up my alley with the chambray and the linen and the cotton and all that good stuff. This is what I want this summer. And this pattern has everything that I'm currently looking for. Now, I must say that all the patterns that I've selected, they are not hard and fast, even though they do have the criteria that I'm currently looking for. But you guys know how I do. If I see something and I want to make it, that is what I make. Because that is where my interest lies at the moment. But they are still in my summer inspiration plans. Also, I must say that I haven't selected any fabrics as yet. So that's another fun thing that would happen, the negotiations that goes on with myself and my fabric. So no negotiation is set as well. There's no treaties that's been signed between the fabrics and myself and the current patterns. But we'll see when I sew it up. You guys will know what's the verdict and the outcome. The second pattern that I have is also a Simplicity pattern, and it's S9597, and it's a Mimi G pattern. Now this pattern, I've had it in my stash for quite a while as well. I think when it dropped, I bought it the same season. And I've always loved this pattern, but somehow I've never gotten around to doing it. And it's a maxi dress and also a jumpsuit. And I think I might make this up this summer. I think this is the maxi that I might decide doing this summer. I do have some other maxis in my stash that I'm going to show. But I think I might do the maxi version. I do have some traveling plans this summer, and I think I want to make this one for traveling. I think I want to make this while traveling on the plane. We'll see. I'm not too sure, but this is one of the contenders that I do have for when I do travel. So I do have intentions on making the maxi version of this dress, and the fabric requirements are silky type, gauze, rayons, cotton, and lightweight cottons. Right up my alley again with the lightweight cottons. Again, I'm not too sure of which fabric that I want to use, but I think I do want a printed fabric. I don't think I want to do any denim or plain linen out of this one. I think I do want a nice printing lightweight cotton out of this one, so I do have to do some stash diving for this, but this is another contender that I do have for this summer. The third pattern that I have is also a simplicity. I do have a simplicity thing going on this summer, even though McCall is my favorite brand to sew with, but simplicity, we have a thing going on right now. So this other pattern is also from Mindme, and it's Simplicity 9550. And it's a flared skirt and also a wide leg shorts. Now I've made the flared skirt already before. I think I've made two skirts out of it, a denim and a bright pink cotton skirt out of it, and the pattern is absolutely brilliant. But I think this time I do want to make the shorts version out of it and also the top out of it as well. So this is also another pattern that I want. Now the top is a crop top with short sleeves, again right up my alley with the crops this year. The crop that I'm looking at on Mimi, she looks to be a decent length, so I think I'm cool with that. I've said before that I don't like them too crop because I have things that I'm currently working on that needs to be contained. But I think this might be a good length for me. So this is the third pattern that I've selected, and let's see what the suggested fabrics are. Again, we have the cotton gauze, the linen, the silky types. Cotton right up my alley again. I'm not sure. I think maybe I might do something. I might do the combination maybe in linen. I'm not too sure because I've done the skirt in denim, so I don't really want to do the shorts in denim again. So I think I might do the bottom shorts in maybe linen and with a printed top, cotton for the top. I think that's the avenue I might go, but again, we'll see when I go into my stash and see what's there to be negotiated with. But definitely this is one of my contenders for the summer, Simplicity 9550. So the fourth pattern that I have, it's from New Look, and it is New Look 6491. Now this pattern, I've had it in my stash for years, but again, I never got around to doing it. And it is also a maxi dress, but you do have views for the shortened versions as well. And with this particular dress, you can see with the bodice portions, there are different styles to the bodice. So for me, currently, I am interested in view A, which is what the model is wearing. But I might do the maxi, I might not. I don't know, again, because I might use this for traveling purposes as well when I'm returning. So if I use the maxi version, definitely it would be view A, because I do like the shape of the bodice. And also, if I choose the shortened version, that bodice portion from view A would be the bodice that I would use for the shortened version as well. But the maxi version I'm looking at as well for traveling purposes. And let's see what the suggested fabrics are. We have batiks, charmeuse, cotton lawns, cotton types, double georgette, gauze, silky types. Again, for me, I'm looking for my airy fabric that will keep me nice and cool in this summer heat. But this is definitely a contender that I'm looking at for this summer, and it is New Look 6491. The fifth pattern that I've selected is from McCall, and it's 7900, and it's a blouse pattern, and it has 4 different views. And the view that I'm currently interested in is view A, with the cap sleeves and with the frills. I think that is perfect for me right now in this summer heat. Now, view C and view D, they are long sleeves, and I don't do long sleeves unless it is absolutely necessary. And I can tell you right now, where it's hot as Hades, I'm not touching long sleeves for nothing. Nothing. I'm so serious right now. So to be honest, I don't think I'll ever get around to making view C and D because it's long sleeve, but definitely view A, I'm gonna try to make this summer, and maybe view B perhaps sometime in the future because it's a short sleeves and we can live with that. But the long sleeves, definitely not. Now the fabric requirements for this is also cotton blends, eyelet, poplin, denim. Again, some of my faves, so I can tell that I will not have any issues with this particular pattern. So we'll see what fabric I decide to choose. I think, to be honest, I think I'm leaning with a lightweight denim. And I'm not sure as well. I'm not too sure. It's either a lightweight denim or I might do some sort of lightweight cotton or what you call it, double gauze. I'm not sure. Maybe not a double gauze. No, not a double gauze. Maybe a seersucker. I might do it in a seersucker. This is what happens. I'm so undecided right now, but when the time comes, I'll definitely make a decision. But I do want something, maybe not too overly printed. I think I could see this maybe in some sort of a yellow. Now, granted, I don't wear yellow often because I think with my complexion, sometimes it doesn't blend well. I think it just blends in with my complexion. But I think lately I'm gravitated more to yellow, and I can see this top in a yellow. So we'll see what's available, and I'll come back to you guys with this particular pattern. The sixth pattern that I have, it's also from McCall's, and it's McCall 7778. Again, I've had this pattern in my stash for quite a while, and I don't know why I haven't sewn it up as yet, because this pattern has the potential to also be a tried and true for me, a TNT. I can see this pattern being in the same category as my McCall 7950 and 7954. You know that those are two of my all-time favorite patterns, and I can also see this pattern being in that category. Why I haven't used it as yet, only God knows. But this is one definitely that I do want to make this summer, and it's a fit and flare dress, and we have the tie front, the tie shoulder version of this. Now the difference between this and the Simplicity, let me see, it's 9141, is that it's not a tear dress, so it's a fit and flared, and so the top would be, gathered, and also the bodice portion is not shared. That's the difference between the skirt for this pattern and Simplicity 9141. But I do still want to do this dress because I'm a fit and flared girl, and I can see this being in my stash, in my wardrobe beautifully. Now the view that I do want to do, it's view A, which is the shorter version of the dress. I also want to do view D, which is the jumpsuit version of it as well. So views A and view D. But if I do view D, definitely I do not want the rings, that embellishment on the shoulder. I don't want that. I will do a normal shoulder like in view C. but it's definitely either view A or view D. And I can tell you I will do view A first because I just want some airy dresses for the summer. So definitely view A first. And again, I can see some a printed fabric for this one, maybe an Ankara. You know how I like to do the different fabric matching. I can see myself matching this with an Ankara and cotton, or an Ankara and denim mix. Ooh, that would be fly. An Ankara denim mix. We'll work something out. We'll definitely work something out. But definitely view A, and let's see what the suggested fabrics are. Again, linen, cotton blends, challis, stable knits. But definitely my cotton blends will be, and I will be in some sort of discussion for this pattern. So that's the 6th pattern that I have. That is McCall 7778. And if I don't do anything this summer, I can almost guarantee that this one will definitely be sewn up. This one. 7th pattern number 7. It's from New Look, and it's New Look 6511. Again, this is also an easy pattern to sew. I think all the patterns that I've shown today, they're relatively easy patterns because this summer, I've already told you guys that I don't do a lot of garment sewing in the summer because of the heat. So when I do sit down and sew, I don't want any complications. I don't want anything that will take up too much mental real estate. So all of the patterns that I've selected today, they are easy patterns. Are they absolutely for absolutely beginners? Not all of them, but they are easy nonetheless. And that is what I'm looking for as well this summer. So this New Look pattern 6511, it's an easy pattern. And to be honest, when I first bought it some year back, I didn't, I just bought it because it was on sale. I didn't have any kind of plans to use it at the moment until I saw Creativity by Talisha. I think she sold this up maybe a summer or 2 ago, and I looked at that video back then and I'm like, I have that pattern. I think I need to go in my stash and pull that pattern out and let's get reacquainted and let's see what could be done with that pattern. So here it is. So I've decided this summer I'll give it a gander, I'll give it a go. And to be honest, I don't think I'll do the dress portion of it. So I don't think I'll do view C or D. But definitely view A. I think view A, it looks like a crop top. And view B, it's a top with some, frills to the bottom of it, sleeveless. View A is more of a cap sleeve, or not really, if it's not cap sleeve, it might be just a bit longer than, just a tad longer than the cap sleeve. And view B, it's a short sleeve. So those are the 2 views that I'm currently looking at, either view A or B. And let's see what the suggested fabrics are. Soft, lightweight fabrics such as batik, chambray, cotton types, double georgette, eyelet, gingham, linen types, poplin, silky types, all that jazz. So again, right up my alley. I think I might do it in either linen. I think I might do it in a linen. I think either a linen or some sort of lightweight cotton. I think a denim might look good in this too as well for version A. We'll see. It's definitely something to think about. But this top, I definitely want to give it a try this summer. So thank you, Talisha, for inspiring me a summer or 2 ago to get reacquainted with this pattern. Now the last pattern that I have, last but not least, it's from Butterick, and it's 6669, and it's a lifestyle wardrobe pattern. Now I find that I don't sew with Butterick a lot, but when I do sew with Butterick, I'm always pleased with the outcome. So I think I do have to, go through my stash and use my Butterick pattern more. I don't know why I don't use Butterick. I buy them, but I just put them there. But every time I do use them, mwah, brilliant. I love them. So this pattern 6669 is also a lifestyle wardrobe pattern, and all the views are brilliant. You can take this pattern and make multiple outfits out of this pattern. But the patterns, the views that I'm interested in currently, because I do love all the views, currently I'm looking at view B, which is a sleeveless top, and view D, which is a wrap skirt with some frills around it. So that's the pair, that's the two separates that I'm looking at that I do want to pair together. And I think this is absolutely perfect right now for the summer. Now, I may do it for work. I may, even though this is a polar and denim kind of summer for me for work. But we'll see. I might be feeling extra and said, let me put on something a bit fly for the summer working days. We'll see. I might do it for work. I may not, because I can also see this in a nice Ankara and cotton blend. We'll see. I'm not sure, but definitely this skirt I do have a royal blue linen fabric. I think I bought 4 yards of it 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not sure where. I want to say it's Fabric Mart Fabrics, but I'm not too sure. But every time I look at this pattern, that is the fabric that comes to mind. And funny that every time I pick that fabric for another pattern, I never use it, because that fabric is like, no, I'm not for that. I think it's actually for this. for this skirt. So I might use that fabric for that royal blue linen that I have. I can definitely see it in that one. I think also I might do the top, this top, I might do it in white, a white cotton, just plain white. What the model has, this is what the model is wearing, the color and everything. I think that's the route that I want to go for this dress, for this outfit, not dress, but this outfit. I think that that's the route that I want to go. So yeah, view B and view D for Butterick 6669. Can't wait to sew it up, but again, we'll see when I want to sew it. So those are the 8 patterns that I've selected out of my stash. So we'll see what happens this summer, because you know that right now garment sewing isn't my thing for the summer. I'm currently doing more quilting, and I'm so excited of the quilting projects that I'm working on so far. I think next week I might show what I'm working on, because I'm doing some exhibition pieces for my local fabric store who wants to do a silent auction on some pieces. So currently I'm doing some quilting pieces for a silent auction that I'm so proud of at the moment. So I think next week I'll talk more about that, but we'll see. We will see. All right, lovies, that is all that I have today pertaining to my potential summer sewing plans. I hope you enjoyed what it is I've shared today. And also, if you have some pattern recommendations that you think that would be good for the summer, pop it in the comments below and let's have a conversation. Who knows? I might decide to sew those patterns instead of what I've shown. Who knows? These patterns are not hard and fast rules. I tend to sew what I'm currently interested in. So definitely, please feel free to put them in the comments below if you do have any other recommendations. Yes. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also follow me on Instagram so you can keep up to date with all of my other crafting shenanigans. Yes. I hope you have a lovely day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Keep on smiling. Think lovely thoughts. And always remember to make beautiful and wonderful things. All right, lovies. I'm out of here. Bye.